Hello everyone, MrEngine88 here, and today we'll be answering some of your questions that you asked me. Thank you for asking me some questions, and now I'm gonna organize your questions by splitting it into different categories, so just so I can keep track of them, and I just put questions related to the category. So let's get started with the first category, which is the official Tom's Different show, which your questions are related to. Let's get started. Stephen Garcia 118 asks, which engine from Tom's Difference you like to see back in CGI? There's so many poorly developed characters, underdeveloped characters, I should say, like Neville, Molly, and Billy, and they only appeared in 1 or 2 episodes, and we need to see them more, and that's what's missing in the CGI series. We need to see more of those old characters. Speaking of old characters, we need to see Duke, Boko, and Daisy come back. Christopher Bouchard asks, what do you think of season 18 of Tom's Difference so far? I think it's going pretty well, and sure it had a few goofs here and there, but you know what, it's actually pretty good. And it has so many classic characters like Doug, Oliver, Bill, and Ben. And so yeah. Which episode of Tom's Difference do you like and dislike the most? There's so many episodes that I like. There's over 400 of them. Wow. Can't believe it. And I'm not sure which one, but I do know one favorite episode I like from season 5, which happens to be Duncan Gets Spooked. And from season 17, there's Percy's Lucky Day. I like it because it teaches kids about luck. And the episode I dislike the most, well, so many bad episodes from season 13 to 16 because of poor rhyming and awful alliteration and too repetitive, you know. But you know what? Fiery Flynn. I mean, how can the writers mess that up? I mean, seriously? And I feel bad for the kids who had to grow up on these kind of episodes, so yeah. That's what I dislike about it. Who is your favorite narrow gauge engine? Says Matthew F. My favorite narrow gauge engine, it would have to be Victor. There's just something about him, you know. Favorite Tom's Difference character slash engine. This was asked by numerous of people. And it would have to be Gator, because, well, there's just something about that character. First of all, he's green, which is my favorite color. And his personality is just, I enjoyed it. I mean, and the voice actor who voiced the Gator, it's perfect. And he's my favorite character. Favorite Tom's Difference movie? This was asked by 3 people. And my favorite Tom's movie would have to be King in the Railway. Do you like Tale the Brave? Says Thomas 638501. Yes, I do. And yes, again, it does have a few goofs here and there, but you know what? Hey, at least it's better than Mystery Island Rescue. Who is your favorite Diesel? I would have to say Diesel 10. Because of its model, which is interesting, and the claw named Pinchy. Truly stands out. What is your favorite season of Tom's Difference? What is your least favorite season? Says Casey. My favorite season would have to be season 5. My least favorite, season 13 to 16. Too many bad episodes that are not written very well in those seasons, so yeah. Favorite new series? Okay, first off, can you tell me what do you mean by favorite new series? And I'll understand it. And favorite CGI episode, it would have to be Spencer's VIP from season 18, cause well, I somehow enjoyed it, cause it has so many characters in there. Which engine is faster, Connor or Spencer? It would have to be Connor, you know. Thanks for asking that, Patrick McDonnell. Okay, so now let's get to the next category, which is on Tom's Friends items, or toys, or merchandising, whatever. Which custom engine that you made is your favorite? I would have to say Millie, cause well, I think I did a pretty good job on it. I made it out of TrackMaster Stanley, and the face still needs a bit more work, but I think it's still okay. How do you give an engine a front coupling like Sir Handle? You may need to unscrew under the engine and need to and cut a hole in the front, a small hole, not too big, because otherwise the coupling might come off. And you can get a coupling from one of your rolling stocks and place it on in the hole and put everything back together, and there you get an engine front coupling. How can you paint the engine's footplate nicely like Steam Team? I recommend using a small thin brush. Now try to make it steady as you can. Do you use your white marker or white paint for the footplate? I use white paint. Do you own any Erdl items? Well, I only have one Erdl engine, and that happens to be Bogo. Which redesign engine is the worst? I would have to say Edward. I never understand why Mattel would just make that kind of mistake on this TrackMaster redesign. I mean, why would they claim it's more realistic? Are we supposed to believe it's more realistic than the play rail? I mean, what is up with that, Mattel? And now we've seen another redesign, which is also the worst, and that happens to be Emily. I mean, they claim it's more realistic, but what is up with that? I mean, so I would have to say both Edward and Emily is the worst. They're both terrible, just to be honest. How many trains do you have? Says Sam's videos. Quite a lot. It's like around like 150 trains, I guess. Do you like Tommy Thomas and TrackMaster Thomas? Yes, I do like them both, but not the redesigned one. It still irritates me though. And the Tommy Thomas is okay. The Tommy Player one, it looks more realistic. TrackMaster Thomas, the old versions, are awesome, you know. Which new TrackMaster engine is made the best? If you're talking about the one in the TrackMaster 2 range, well, at least Gator, you know. There's actually two different versions of TrackMaster Gator, the one with the green lining and one without the green lining. I mean, I'm very puzzled on what is up with that. But, you know, Gator, because he's my favorite. Still waiting for Playro to make Gator. Why did you buy the TrackMaster redesign Edward? Patrick, that wasn't the new redesign Edward. All I did was take the 2012 TrackMaster Edward, the one with has the shorter side rods, and I took the short side rods off and then put the longer ones on him. It's just a joke to make everyone think that it's the redesign, but it isn't. I never wanted to buy the new redesigned TrackMaster engines. How long does it take to make a custom engine? Says Logan Raymond. About a week or like 3 days. It depends. Can you show us your collection? I will soon. Okay, so let's get to the next category, which is about my videos. Stephen Garcia 118 asks, do you plan on making your own engine to be used in your series? Probably not. I would rather stick to the engines that are only seen in Tom's Friends show a lot. Will you do a remake of King of the Railway? Yes, I will do that soon, right after I make Thomas and the Magic Railroad movie, and probably The Great Discovery, I think. Not sure. And Hero of the Rails, and so there's some movies I'm trying to think of planning to do, so I'll do King of the Railway soon, don't worry. When will the Thomas and the Magic Railroad remake come out? It will come out soon, maybe it will come out in next year, 2015. So yeah. And I'm a busy person, so you gotta be patient, don't worry. Who will be featured on your videos at your second channel? Well, I do have plan on having Jay Louvier to be featured in my Edward Helps Out review, and I'm trying to have some people to be featured in my review videos because it'll be for fun and together we can share our opinions. Matthew F asks, what kind of camera do you use? This camera.
It costs like $20 and I've been using it for almost a year now. And now I recently used a Samsung phone which takes great quality videos, and I'm gonna use my new phone for now to film better videos. And so yeah.
How do you do the moving background? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you because, well, it's a secret. Guess the world may never know. What is your favorite episode of TOMY and TrackMaster that you made? Well, favorite TOMY episode from the TOMY Slender Engine games, Henry's 3 attempts, and my TrackMaster Thomas and Friends series. It would have to be The Curse on the Bridge because I feel like it's very well made and I like it. What is your favorite race video that you made? We have maybe probably Scarlobi versus Duncan or Duke versus Bertram. It's hard to choose one, so the new Duck the GWR engine. Ooh, it's Duck the Great Western. Just kidding. He asks, do you use small layout sets for scenes or one giant big one? Well, I do use small layout sets for scenes most of the time because it's easier that way. And I do make if you go check out my layout videos, I make a big giant layouts, and please go check out my channel and check those. I make like 6 of them. When will season 2 of the standard gauge races start? Just like it says in the end of the Duck vs. Bell video, it said it's coming next year, which meant summer 2015. Who is your favorite TOMY/TrackMaster character? Steven. The model is very well made. I'm glad that they gave him moving side rods, and it's just perfect, you know? Logan Raymond asks, how do you start the Slender Engine videos? Well, I was watching Slenderman videos. The Slender Engine is based on Slenderman. I'm watching Slenderman reaction videos, and I was like, what if the Solar Engines react to Slender Engine? I created game maps, like the Timid Sheds area. I just want to see how it turns out, and it turned out pretty well. I'm getting more views. When will Smudger return? He'll return soon, don't worry. Can do a behind the scenes soon. I show behind the scenes pics in my blog account. I think it'll be possible to make behind the scenes video, maybe in next year, I guess. You keep on doing remakes because I like them and I think people do too. Oh yes, I will keep doing that. TrackMaster88 asks, will you make a Railway series remake? Yes. I do plan on doing that, just some of them.
Alright, now let's get to the next category, which contains miscellaneous questions that didn't really fit into other categories, so here we go. Who is your favorite YouTube user? There's so many YouTube users I like, which is Diesel D199. He makes good Tamika Tom's Friend shorts. And Sidekick Jason makes a great series. Can't wait for season 2. And there's PercyEngine619. He makes great high quality remakes. I'm very impressed. and also there's UC Weapon, who makes great custom engines, and also other non-related Thomas stuff users, which is Smosh. I watch their videos and they're very hilarious. And also the Fine Bros, or the Fine Brothers channel. They make reactive videos, and also the React channel, which is amazing. I like watching different YouTube channels, and so yeah. Have we ever mentioned that you're cool and awesome? Thank you for saying that. I'm very flattered, Steven Garcia 118, or Steve Garcia. Who is your favorite American engine? I would have to say this one. Logan Raymond asks, which holiday is better, Halloween or Christmas? I like Halloween. I like the spooky stuff and going trick-or-treating and getting free candy. And I believe Christmas is better because it feels so magical and spending time with your family and friends. And yeah, Christmas is my favorite holiday. TrackMaster asks, do you like Tugs? Well, I never get to watch it, sadly. I never get to sit down and watch it on a computer, and sorry, I watch a few clips of it, but never get to see the whole episodes, so, yeah. And the final question is, thoughts on NWR 1991's new episode, William? I didn't get to watch his videos yet, so I will subscribe to his channel. I'll check out his videos. So yeah. So guys, thank you for watching this Q&A, my second Q&A video, and that's a lot of questions I have, and it made this video pretty long. And thanks for asking me some questions, and as always, bye for now.